Hello. Good evening, Zambia. Good evening, Canada, and good evening, all the parts of the world that are connecting to us today. I know that it is about 21:30 in Chiwempala, and it's 12:31 here in Calgary, Alberta, where I'm coming to you live from Munsha Law, our law firm here in Canada, Calgary, Alberta. I would like to give you a few moments to spread the word as much as possible because we have quite interesting things to go through today, and so I hope that you are going to join me. I've already posted my links, the StreamYard links that you can use in order to get in touch with this broadcast here today. And so thank you very much for joining me today. And so let's get going immediately into the stuff. Today's broadcast, I have no idea the shape and the character it will take because our broadcasts do take different characters depending on what is really going on. And so today I can't really predict. But anyway, let's get started. Someone is saying there is no volume. Somebody is saying there is no volume. There should be volume because my mic is working just fine. And so I think the volume thing might be your device, brother man, because I think it's all going good. So good evening, Zambia. Today I want to just first begin by addressing the issue of the report. Now, on when this thing happened on the 22nd of December, was that the 22nd of December, when the Zambia police killed two innocent members of the public, the president tweeted and also posted on his Facebook that he had given an ultimatum to the Inspector General of Police to give him a report about the killing by Monday, 28 December 2020, meaning today. Now, of course, what we are going to deal with here is sometimes we go into nuances. And so the issue is, when he said that, give me a report by the 28th, did he mean by the 28th? Or did he mean before the 28th? Or he meant that he was going to receive a report sometime after the 28th? But when we looked at that ultimatum, I knew that it was pretty much meaningless. The reason why I said it was meaningless, it's because I know the nature of the president, the gentleman who is right now ruling over Zambia. He is an extremely weak person, extremely weak. But you see, when you are weak, and also you are trying to be a dictator, you become extremely dangerous. So those are the things that are working in His Excellency, the President of our Republic, President Edgar Chagwa Lungu. It's that he is so weak as a person, as a leader. But a person who is so weak as a leader becomes dangerous. And that is the reason why we must talk to the people of Zambia about this. So he gave that ultimatum. You knew, I knew, that it was all not going to amount to anything. There will be no report on Monday. And in fact, on his Facebook page, he has not even updated the country about whether indeed a report has been delivered to him, or a report will be delivered to him, or whether he has in fact received that report or not. Some of our friends are saying that the president meant that he will receive the report. Well, he put it on Facebook that he was going to receive a report by the 28th, which is Monday today. The good thing to do, the normal thing to do is on the day, he needed to go back to Facebook and update his followers about the report that he had demanded. So maybe he has received it. If he has received it, he has not let the people know. And that is symptomatic of the confusion by which President Lungu rules this country. And let me say this, if ireteka valungu, tavaleteka bwino yo. Valungu, va Edgar Chagwa Lungu, tavaleteka bwino echalo yo. Bantunga walandati ulefwa report pali ubuno bubushku. You need to follow through first of all. Secondly, if the report is not there, you need to update abantu. Number, what is happening is that people are wondering, what is happening? People now are wondering, what is happening? What happened to the report? Bambi wale mwanakwana kalimo report ipwirire mu handwriting. Others are saying that Nelson Piri has been suspended and so the report will end up there. But it is symptomatic of lack of seriousness on the part of the leadership of the Patriotic Front and President Edgar Lungu. Today has passed. There is no report because no report was anticipated because we knew exactly what this was all about. The president created an ultimatum when he knows very well that he has no capacity to act against the police because everything that the police is doing, they are doing it under his direct command and under his direct control and under his direct leadership. The people who were killed by President Lungu using the police. That's why the police cannot create any report. That's why today is Monday the 28th, and the police cannot come up with the report that their commander-in-chief asked them to deliver, right? And this is my position. The killings that the police are carrying out in Zambia are as a direct result of President Lungu's direct actions. President Lungu is using the police to kill our people. Now, what leads me to this conclusion? Reason number one, President Lungu is doing it deliberately, number one, because of what he has said about police action, because of what his ministers have said about police action, because of what the police top brass have been saying about police action. This is the first time in our country where members of the police service, senior leaders of the police service, such as the police spokesperson, they are openly saying that the police is justified to kill citizens of our country. For the first time. They're saying that the police are justified to kill. When they killed that schoolboy known as Mugala, Frank Mugala, a schoolboy, grade 9, the police told the people of Zambia that they are obligated and they have firearms, they are licensed firearms, and they are gazetted to use those firearms on the people of Zambia. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. There is a direct campaign by no one other than the commander-in-chief to kill the people of Zambia using the Zambia Police Service. This is the reason why this president cannot act against the police. He can't act against the police because it is he that is empowering the police to be these murderers. Today, the spokesperson for the Zambia police, Esther Mwata Katongo, has issued a statement. Now, there is always, it's very important to check first. I have done my verification, and it appears to be a legitimate statement from the Zambia police spokesperson. In that statement, the Zambia police spokesperson is saying that the police have a constitutional mandate. That is what she is saying. So she's saying that the police are going to keep law and order because they have a constitutional mandate. It's very important for us as Zambians to be very clear about this. The Zambia police do not have a constitutional right to kill the people of Zambia. It is not true when the police spokesperson says that by killing Zambians, the Zambia police is carrying out its constitutional mandate. That is not true. In fact, the Bill of Rights, which is Part 3 of the Constitution of Zambia, protects Zambian citizens against the actions of the police. What Part 3 says is that the people of Zambia are protected. Each individual in Zambia is protected from police arbitrary actions, such as killing people, beating up people, spitting on people, or kicking them, or pointing firearms at innocent citizens of our country. That is what the Constitution says. The reason why the Bill of Rights protects citizens against police action is because the police have guns. And because the police have guns, because President Lungu has guns, the Constitution comes in to shield the citizens, to protect the citizens, so that the president does not use police guns to shoot and unnecessarily interfere with their liberties. But what we are noticing, and now I'm moving on to the next theme, is that the Patriotic Front wants to redefine Zambian democracy. President Lungu wants to redefine Zambian democracy. He is seeking to revise Zambian democracy. For example, he is saying that when the police shoot at people gathered together, they are justified. The reverse of that is that he's saying that people have no right to gather together. The last time I read the Constitution of Zambia, the last time I read Part 3, the Bill of Rights, the last time I read it, it said that every Zambian has the right, first of all, to believe what they want to believe and to organize themselves with people of like minds, to speak their minds. Those are the liberties that our people have. Freedom of speech, freedom of association, and freedom of conscience, freedom to believe what they want to believe. But what President Lungu is saying is that if people are enjoying these liberties, the police is at liberty to shoot and kill them. Zambia is going to continue to be a democratic nation. If President Lungu is unable or unwilling to lead Zambia as a democratic nation, then we kindly ask him to excuse himself from this huge responsibility of leading a democratic country. There is no two ways about it. If President Lungu cannot assure that Zambia will continue subsisting as a democratic state, then we are asking him to excuse himself from providing leadership to this country. When we are emphasizing constitutional liberties, it is because there is a value in freedoms for our people. Because we already have a constitution that grants those liberties to our people. And those liberties are non-negotiable. we are not going to relent. Those liberties are non-negotiable. The liberties of life, the right to life, the right to freedom of assembly, freedom of association, freedom of speech, all those liberties, they are contained in our Constitution. It's known as the Bill of Rights. And if a president is unwilling to help our people enjoy those rights, then he must be excused. He must excuse himself. If he cannot excuse himself, he must be excused. In 8 months, the people of Zambia will be choosing. And I'm appealing to you, when you are choosing the next leader next year, keep this in mind. You cannot elect a person who wants to kill you because you are exercising your constitutional liberties. The Zambia police enjoys no rights under the Bill of Rights. The Zambia police is an institution of the state, the very institution that the Constitution wants to protect its citizens against. That is what it is. And so, if President Lungu has not received any report from Inspector General Kanganja, we are going to give him a report. What is in that report that we are giving him? It is a report that it is President Lungu whose language has made the Zambia police to be indisciplined. Number two, in that report, we include the following, that President Lungu has in fact bought military-grade equipment for the police. That military-grade equipment is not to control or protect citizens. They have purchased military-grade equipment in order to be ready to kill the people of Zambia. My fellow citizens, they have bought armored tankers. You've seen their pictures. Armored tankers for the Zambia police. President Lungu has militarized the police. There will be now no distinction between our soldiers and the police. He purchased military-grade assault rifles. Here is a question. Why did the president, together with his cabinet, authorize the purchasing of military-grade equipment for the Zambia police? Equipment that is there not to protect citizens, but to kill them. Now, he also authorized purchase of armored vehicles, and he also authorized purchase of ambulances, police ambulances, in a country where far-flung areas like Milenge, does it have only one ambulance or two? There are no ambulances. And yet he purchased hundreds of ambulances for the Zambia police. For the Zambia police. Not for hospitals. Not for health centers. For the Zambia police. These are ambulances, very big ambulances that we saw during the apartheid regime in South Africa. There are ambulances that can also be Fimandamanda in Chwempala. Well, that's what we used to call them, Fimandamanda. And so he has authorized the purchase, and he has already purchased, they've already been delivered. The first batch of military equipment for the police has already been delivered. Na Fimandamande pofidi. Why would a president buy Fimandamanda for the Zambia police? It means he's preparing to kill you. He's not preparing to protect you. He's not preparing to provide security to the people of Zambia. He's preparing for blood. That's why we ask the question, what was so urgent about purchasing Fimandamanda for the Zambia police? kwebati nga bamishuta mwafwa baipaya evitumbi bakulansa ensenta basensenta batwala namuli fimandamanda fyabwe fye bashitire bakapokola at a time when the salaries of police officers is extremely low. Aladimo bakapokola mulebo mfwira kolose impia bafola shinono sana fye nomba impia shakushita fimandamanda nama ambulances nama military grade equipment shafuma kuisa shena shasangwa lelo empia ishakulipira bakapokola tapali okubabikira kofi nangu ni 100 kwacha tibabikire ni 100 kwacha ama constables tapali report tukwete yakwe bati ifilanda balungu nama ministers babo efilere ngoko bati bakapokola bambyo kuipaya 1 2 equipment balungu bashitire bakapokola nayo ine yama soja mukuipifia equipment bashitire bakapokola balungu ni ilya ibomfya masoja nga baleya kunkondo echo balungu balepekanya bakapokola okwebati baye mukuipaya abantu abena Zambia amasoja echo babaperera ilya equipment yakuya mukuipaya efirwani abena Malawi nga batwingirira pamuchinja balefo okutuipaya ero nomba amasoja bafuire babomfya those tankers okuya mukuluwa na abena Malawi nango bakasai abena Kongo bakongole efe amasoja babomfya fima tankers nomba balungu na bashita ama tankers fo bakapokola mu Lusaka echo mwamwenene pada pa 22 on Wednesday bafuma bakapokola nefima tanka nemfuti not ati shiriati pembela nsokele ilia shiria mfuti bakapokola bakwete muri kaunda pembela nsokele no specialized military rifles ngamwati mumone ilia picture kapokola afuma nechifuti alesonta lawyer kuti mwamwana very specialized military rifles aya mukusonta lawyer ati na ala kuipaya kapokola isho tuwasangamo chakwe wati ishimfwa tema mistakes yo tema accidents aya yo it's a very well calculated move nga chakutila ife tulelanda fyabo fi icho tuleyipusha chakwe wati aleni if yofyo mwashita fi manda na yo ama military grade equipment pele ni ama soja ebo mpere tanto na tuishi batama soja nga dakutirala bakwata filia it means bakongole nga bafuwa yo kutuingirira ama soja they will be there to protect us nango abena Malawi nga bafuwa yo kutuingirira kuchipata they will be there to protect us ebo mpere nga fyanshi mwapera bakapokola tadi nga mwapera kapokole mfuti alefu okwesha epae ukuipaya tule mona ero nomba lero tulanda ati yo nkwai ni bakapokola bachitirechi ati yo Lungu ali innocent uyu mulopa mumino yako alungu emodi ero takuli ati fyachitika kwefi ababantu bakwata kwensone muneni Esther mwata katongwe fu areranda nachita issue statement ati yo nkwai bakapokola kuti baipaya mwebo Aziyo bakapokola bali kwata constitution mandate iya kuipa abekala chalo takwa bakapokola mu Zambia unga bule mfuti abika mwa bullets aya mukushute shute takwa bakoye batikapokola along game futi abike mwefi polo live ammunition elwaye mukutonta mwewe mulenda ati baile tonta abantu abale pange echongo ilya picture ilya kapokola tontere lawyer ni Finch lawyer chitire very clear on camera Honorable Romeo Kangombe MP alandilo kobat Nelson Piri ali bule mfuti yakwe atonta MP atinala kuipaya. Elo lelo mwebo tulanda ati yomkwai ni indiscipline yabakapokola beka ebalengere ebale ekitefi yo mkwai ni ishimfwa ni Lungu na report efe taifikire lelo ni Lungu necho tulempelela report ukubomfia umulabaso yitulebomfia pantu nabo bene bachita pa Facebook na ifo bene tulechitira pa Facebook ebo language babomfia nefyo bashita na pali bulya bwino obushiko tachire pangamano iyo bakatolika mwebo bakatolika Catholic bishops no bakapokola balenda tiyo ifo tuwalibebera ati muike sako. Okay, ati bakapokola baliyebere abantu bonsa ati muike sako muleke fye a HH akayendere fye kakese eka tukamuikate tukampakase eka. Constitution ya pelo mwina Zambia ensambo ishako ya kukapokola no kuyafwirishako ukuchindika kwa omuntu. Constitution yali pele ensambo mwina Zambia esa katongo balandiro kwebate icho vale sesho kobata abantu bemushindika ko HH nicho abantu ababipe mitima bala join efipondo fila join na mulya muyine mulya fya pange fyongo. Statement from police. Elo balanda ticho bakanishe nicho. They wanted to ensure that there are no criminals in the crowd. Mwero ufi inchito yabakapokola under our laws kwafuirisha abantu to enjoy their constitutionally protected rights tekukania kwafuirisha. That is the first thing that the police are supposed to do. Mtu kukania iyo no kuchita facilitate. So ngarabutila abantu bamyebo ko batimo bakapokola tulefwayo kushindika ko HH kumwita HH mwaita na security team yakwa HH elo mwabebo ko bati palide tulefwayo abantu so much mwabeba 1000 na mabasi tulefwayo bakabomfye twebeni mabasi nshi bakabomfye na route bakabomfye ni route nshi elo imo ba HH na ba UPND na mkwata security na tukwata security. Okay, tupereniko amashina yaba security benu chapo de ya questioning ya isa mwabeba. Okay, force headquarters ili hapa tulefwaya muke minini hapa muika polamo iyo muke minini hapa na HH akapita so wakengire gatwa muchita question babufi tumupangire eno lombaka fume kuti mwamushindika kuteke chalo. That is democratic. Kuteka a democratic state. Nomba kanshi ba Lungu imangata mulefo kutekinga ukuchita rule a democratic state iyo ngafina fina narandire kanshi kapange ni kwa kachalo kupeta uke nango ku Malawi akeno uko mwakula chita ifyo mulefu ya mumano bantu tamulefu ya kukonka constitution no mutendenga kwali bafye bwino na HH nga bali muchita question bwino afuma no kumushindika bamushindika epela na abantu nga tabafuire no mbecho bafuiriri abantu nicho mwali mukuipaya echo kanshi changu kila okubika mo live ammunition okushuta finama filafini mwairi mukutamba kulwangwa if ma crocodiles at what are these fia chabe fiefi mukwaina fifwe tuipae efirechitika ififia kwe batu bakapokola bali kwa tensambu isha kulesha iyo bakapokola tensambu fesha akulesha ni nsambu isha kuafuirisha bena Zambia to enjoy their liberties. Abalefu kwa change kapokola abafuirisha kapepeni abalefu ayo kuimini na twalami afuirisha imini nene chiteni ifiri bwino poko bati tusunge omutende kusunga omutende okusunga omutende tekukanya kanya abati bakumane mwakanya nomba I want you to get me very well, fellow Zambians. Apate ko bati bakapokola tabalefuaya fiata abantu balekumana yo tabalefuaya fie the opposition to be meeting epali ubwafya echo kanshi statement yaba Lungu idabala ndiro ko bati it's politicking that is causing all this political activism bufi bantu it's political activism iyabo they are okay with it. Political activism yaba PF it's okay. Political activism of the opposition yena no. Ama opposition efirwani efya kuipaya na tuipaye na tushute umwabere shamo bashuta baipayira mono wakaele nsama prosecutor no that baipaya bapapati yo ni nani waipaya no eba ipeye via sensentage tumbi mwebo within minutes via sensentage tumbi bakapokola takwali wapapira ati yo nishe achitika balishi bate bashuta kaidi mwali mwenepo ama investigations palya mwali mwenepo nangu basecha ifire chitika nicho ebale shuta nomba Daily Nation na bambako ukuchita publish ubufi. I used to write for the Daily Nation for many years. Many years. I'm disappointed. Pandubalera ndati yo mkwai okonsama afwirire kwena takwali obwafya mwebo ilia picture ilia iyo kapokola apikire that lawyer. It was at cabinet office, which means bakapokola bali mpanga yonse with live ammunition. No kupiki muna ulia lawyer ulia atuwafwa na la kuipaya. Lack of respect for human life. It is not just about the police. The president needs to look at himself in the mirror. All this indiscipline in the Zambia police, it is because the president himself is indisciplined. Eule batuma. Eule bashtire fianso. Eule bashtire fi moto kana fi manda. Eule bashtire. Na mandate ya kuipaya eule bapela taleni bane kepayeni. That's why Esther Katongo lelo kutachita issue ya statement. Bia kweba ati yo twalikwata constitutional mandate iya kuipaya abantu. Mwevo, not even soldiers have that mandate. If ya kuangusha team futi, let me tell you, na baria bene bapara abachita guard balungu. They are not authorized ukuimia gun no kusonta pamuntu. They are not authorized to do that. Bapara bene apa dilungu bapara tabako ateshwe nsambu isha kuimie mfuti bapiko omuntu tabako ateshwe nsambu yo. Ngarakutela kapokola apa dilungu aimie mfuti ashuta nangu ashuta mumulu mulando apa dilungu echo mumwena ngabalenda imfuti isitha ili kunuma nangu abale chitefyo they are far away tamuleba mona tinaba piki muno omuntu nangushani ero lelo mulando ko bati yo bakapokola ninchito yabo iya kupiki muna abantu. If ngabafiruwa okuteka it's possible kuti wafiruwa okubomba omulimo ngarakutira bafiruwa eyo mkwai nabafumepo. If yakoba tuambeko a redefinition of our democracy is inexcusable. Zambia is already a democracy. Kuri imomwe bapata nkambweke shepo mwapata ati uyu muntu mwali mupata chirifie constitution actually yali mipele ensambo ukute mo mulefu haya no wopata ota mulefu haya mwali kwate ensambo chira muntu aini Vambi fiafine mwapata efyo bate mwa ati uyu mutonga bulya bwina obutonga ebo bambi nabo batemwa. Ati akakepi bulya bwina obwipi ebo bambi batemwa. Ati uyu amoneka kwati kakote bulya bwina obukote ebo batemwa. Bonse twalikwata abatutemwa n'abatupata bambi tabakwata na reason ati nisho wampatiro yati yo nali mupata fi. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, Constitution has given you that right. What the Constitution, if you did to sumine fyakubo mfye fyanso fyachalo okuyanomba mukupakasa abantu abo mwapata efyo twakana garakutera kuli abantu abayipata balefu okuyiponona iyo mukwaye kututu abapangira ring babomfya amaka yachifyalirwa amaka yako alesa baya iponona. It's okay. Nomba ukubomfya ifyanso ukwebati imwe nomba muniantirire abantu iyo ala nomba to learn that we are a Christian nation. Okay, nomba now if you're not under fair constitution, let's talk about a Christian nation. If you yes walandi if watufunda fweho nifi and atoke chachine uliawo alimupata achena alimupata. Okay, nisho wampatira eyo nalimupata pantu alifitisha nalimupata pantu amaneka ngakakote nalimupata pantu mutonga nangu mwaushi atecho wampatira te. Okay, elo Yesu alando kwebati uliawine wapata kamutemwe. Bible twafuma kufya constitution nomba twaena na ku Bible ine as a Christian nation ya tuwebo kwebati uliawine twapata eo Yesu atutuma kwate kamutemwe. Echo kansha kakapatulula ka mutundu mwebo kafuma kwi akakwebati yo ababantu ababena 30 yo kafuma kwi Yesu atweba jide na constitution nifuma ko kale constitution yali kupela ensambo temo lefo kutemwa pato lefo kupata nomba as a Christian nation na Bible yatwebo kwebati webo uliawine wapata kabieka mutemwe. Elo, whatever you do unto others, what you would want them to do to you. Ama none oleo umfakuluwangwa. Kanshi kuba fair. Lesari kupera ku chance yako batumfwe kwa manone. Asa kutola. Mufikulwa fyalutuku. Elo asa kuimia. Asa kupera bukateka. Elo chile wambo kuteka webere. Nomba ndi mfumo. Ima mwebene Zambia bonse mulitupuba. Mulitupuba tuletalika. Nebo niresa wambika popano. Webo. Deso wakutolele. Mufikulwa fya malwa. Na mumifolo. Nishina ukolwa. Asa kubika. Ena lesa teti asonte ko umbi kumufumia kufikulwa fya katata. Atinabo batekeko. Ulia winelesa wakuimishe alefo kuimiyako na umbi mufikulwa fya katata. Ugobati na wine omfwe kwa manone. Wina Kristo. Nomba webo te kwamba kwa kuipaya. Ate kano bafwe. Mpaka fye bafwe. Pantu. Ngata utemenu wefyo bale chita bakapokola. It's very easy ukuchinja culture ya bakapokola. Iwe kateka kubeba fya timu bakapokola nshire fwaya nkomfwepo na kaidu ko bat mwaipa yo mundu. Epela. Wabatamfya bale abapamulu abale bepo obufya abapamulu bale wabatamfya wachinja na Minister of Home Affairs wachinja nomba tetu chinje yo tetu mutamfya kampyongo bantu munwa nankwe mulya nankwe no kuiba kwene muiba echo kanshi teti you can't act echo inisha pose ni shtati yo mkwa ini problem ya bakapokola te problem ya bakapokola hiyo ni problem ya kwa kateka tapadi ukushipa kateka ukuteka bwino tabale teka bwino iyo Nomba mwema cadres banandi ba PF enso ndebombesha pakuba ati mungufwe nebo bwite kufunda ekyalo n'okulandira kw'abalanda ewite ezampera pamonga shima pepo na kasesema nshirelwa na imwe iyo mwema cadres baba PF nensambu mwali kwata ngata muntemenwe chirifye ain echo ndemyebako mwema cadres chakwe bate ifimulemona ngachakutira nihichilema wali kateka elwale echita kuli imwe evifine tulelanda nawo wine ngefe twale mweba katulelanda efi umulandu wakwe bati ati yo mkwa ifyonze ma politics ati yo mkwa ninjo ni UPND iyo tulelanda efi umulandu wa constitution iya mupele nsambu okwe bati mulekumana nokulanda efyo lefuwayo okulanda nga watuka omuntu akushitira Simon akutwala kuli bashamfumu baya kupingula empia walipira evyo tulefuwayo abena petauke bali abapakanwa na imini na kuchuru aletokana shibi sana okutukana bati nakwate nsambo ngachakutira wamona nti akutuka pachipanda wamushitira Simon wamutwala kuli bashamfumu baya sova ififia kuleta mubaka pokola noko bomfia live ammunition anomba na tuipae iyo so mwema PF supporters iyo mkwai teine na lundobunga teine ndeipaya teine ndeteka ni balungu evale teka evali pampando ni balungu na abale ona ule fintu ni balungu teine iyo mwimpatiramo teine inecho nderi lilakofye kwebati Zambia ikonkaniepo kuba a democratic nation na chimbi echo ndechita kufunde chalo ukufunda abekala chalo banandi ukwebati ifi balela ndoko bati bakapokola bali perwe ensambu isha kuipaya bufi efe constitution ya Zambia yalanda iyo aba perwe ensambu ya kuipaya masoja necho baperwe ensambu ya kuipaya chako bati abena Malawi nga batwingirira mukutuberesha amasoja bakayalwa nangwa bakongole nga batwingirira mukutuberesha amasoja ebakaya ipaya ola nombefi ife baesta mwata katongo balandire bufifi yakwe bati yo mkwai bena bali perwe ensambu isha kuipaya baperwe ensambu isha kulanda na abantu security kuya ikala panshi na abantu aleni mwe bantu mnifinshi mule tontonkanya akapati yo kasabaira akapa kaponta akapa kalandefi ero nomba bakapokola bataleni bane nomba tumfuane chala bashani tukenda shani bulya bushku security kabashani enchito ya bakapokola nomba fyonsefe mwachinja ati nchito ya bakapokola kuipaya omulopa wa abantu lalanda eicho kanchita tuamireke kwa tiyo tulabeko fye ati vipwire muli signature ati yo mkwai nishita mwachitire hold accountable Lungu ati signature emo vyapwira tulabeko ama reports yonse gassing report takwaba Vespa takwaba report Frank Mugala takwaba report elo lero kube report takuli tafyapwire muli signature. We are going to hold this government accountable. No kunenuka tatuanenuke, no kulaba tatuakalabeko yo. Pantu nga tuanenuka. On the day of judgment, lesa katuipshati. Chari shani atiyo mkwai tualira bako mlandu wa signature. Tualika no kulanda pobaka pokola bali konkanya pokuipaya ula abantu na government yali yashitafi manda okusendera mwefitumbi nga fya ipaya. Ati chari fye bwino. Tukalabeko fye. Iyo. Tulefwa iliyo tukamonekera kuchinzo chako alesa umukulu uwatubumbire elo ngatu ipushati chari shani ati mkwai twalilandira kwa balanda defenseless twalilandira kokwena nangu twali ukutali twalilanda nango bale tunyantirira twaliranda nango bale tupakasa twalilandira kwabalanda bantu ukukuteeka baleteeka balungu takuweemeyo tefyo bateeka ekyalo efi tefyo tefyo Remy Kapanga, at your face makes me smile. Yangu, imweta mule manofe pachinso. Remy Kapanga. Pachinso epare kupanga. Your video is quite clear, looks professional. Okay, natotela. Esther Mwata Katongo is an embarrassment. No, but te wafe wako Esther Mwata Katongo. Pantu yuwenga niweka teka, wamona Esther Mwata Katongo, alembefya bupoba. Tari kumutamfya? Echo batupike mfine ba Esther Mwata Katongo. Tari kubatamfya. Nomba niishi tamule batamfisha. The policeman who pointed the gun at the lawyer needs to be sacked and prosecuted. Chachine. Nomba inecho ndefu ya chako bati. Imwe, konkanie nipo kulanda tuliaka pokola wa mutamfye. Inecho ndelanda chako bati. Imwe mwebe na Zambia. Tamfye ni Lungu. Tumine. Uliaka pokola. Ukuya muku pike mfuti abantu. AK-47 assault rifles must be withdrawn from the police. Instead, they must be given batons. Assault rifles are for soldiers. There is a point. Not only that, but nababashitira armored vehicles. Armored vehicles. Nababashitira ambulances na fimanda. If akabati ichitumbi nga babikamo, it's like a mortuary. Nga babikamo ichitumbi muli fire fimanda. How kuchitafe preserve wino fitumbi. No, but fianshi fimamanda bashitiri bakapokola. Ama ambulances, very big ambulances. Nifi yakobati fima ambulances if yakobati very huge tires. Usheta mufumwene. Yakobati napama potholes kupita pofie. Efima ambulances balungu bashitiri bakapokola. Elo lelo mulanda tiyo mkwai, it's just simple indiscipline ya bakapokola. Lenga. No. The police must help Zambians, citizens not to kill. President Lungu shouldn't stop all this nonsense. Yeah, he should stop. I just joined the discussion from the US. Tayali said HH is the one to blame. Tayali, kanshi mulomfwa kuliva tayali? Mulomfwa, nokuba konka mulaba konka. People who have been voting for Lungu, what do they see in him? Sitambi Brian. Kwa bafya ma election ya bidaya votere Lungu. The next election is 2021. Iye approach ya kuseka abantu aba votere Lungu mu 2016. Nabo bene nikerenka ali bakerenka. Eicho approach ifure ya chinja. Bali abene aba votere Lungu. Mufuremo abachita convince uko bati Lungu ule ipaya. Eicho bakachinje. Next year days. Te kwamba konomba na imwe okula baseka. Pando ngamule baseka abantu ifyo chiba ngamwa baseka bachita shani bala ichita defend. And human nature. Nomba mufuire mu abafunda echo inende fundira ichalo. Mufuire mu abafunda. Mwafika po. Okufunda omwana kofika po. Elo mwana bamufunda pakuya. Not after the election kanshi kwambira okufundira limo. Okweba ati shimfwa ni Lungu wa ipaya ipeye mulenji fyata ipaya shani aipaya pantu ewa babaka pokoloko but it's okay ngamwa ipaya it's okay ewa na minister of security home affairs Kampyongo kuli okusabaira konso kwa kakampyongo ni Lungu mwe batiyo kabie kasabaire wipae no wipae kwa chitike pali bulia bushiku ni Lungu afumapo ayamukutamba efina makulu wangwa afumina pona dala mukutamba efina makulu wangwa mukutamba crocodiles bakolwe mukutamba bakolwe kuluwangwa eko baire bafumako kulusaka baya kuluwangwa. And when there is those deaths in Lusaka, he continued on okuchita fyonse efe bachita kuluwangwa aliko nkanyapo okutamba efinama okunwa okulia okulala okutusha until 24 hours later elo nomba bafumya kaliaka picture kabo fiat yo I'm demanding a report on the 28th lero npa 28 report ilikwi na Facebook yabo ile posta fefimbi nombe filipa Facebook ati yo we are asking the church to help deliver peace mwebo. The church is not part of the constitution of Zambia. It's not part of the institutions of the state. Ungaleta omutende mu Zambia nongaleta enkondo mu Zambia nani te Lungu bushe ama churches eva ashitire fimandamanda nefi polo filia ma churches bashitire nekeni kubepesha ma churches ati yo ma churches tabali pepesha ala Hope Kampyongo is listening. It's clear. No, I think they do. And that's why I need to make this very clear. My presentation is not against our national security apparatus. I have no quarrels against our intelligence officers or the institution of the Zambia State Security and Intelligence Service. I have no quarrels against agents of our country. I have no quarrels against our soldiers, men and women that keep Zambia safe. I have no quarrels against the constables and the kind of sacrifice that they do. Many of us do not even understand the kind of sacrifice and pressure that they must undergo. That's why in my first address, I did not say that this was a police problem. I said this is the commander-in-chief's problem. He is the one who is using these police officers to kill. That's what I said. So for all the people in our security apparatus listening, you do have a commander-in-chief. Listen to him. He was given to you by the people of Zambia. Of course, there are some commands that he gives you that you can refuse if they are unconstitutional. Continue resisting those illegal and unconstitutional commands. But for the sake of our country, continue doing the good job that you've been doing. We have no quarrels against you. We have a problem with President Lungu and the quality of his leadership. It is he who is destroying the very fabric of our democracy. We know that if the police are directed correctly, just like they are trained at Lilai, that syllabus, human rights and constitution, the law that guides how the police can use ammunition, and how to use it, it's there. But President Lungu is breaking the law by allowing the police, after they graduate, but it's okay, they can go and shoot at people. No kubashitira fi manda. If you kutole fitumbi after baipaya. Ngarabutira mleo mfua. You are citizens of our country. But there is just a small section. Abo Lungu alevo mfio kuipaya. Barabe nabo ashitire polo fidia. Alefo kupanga a paramilitary within the Zambia police. A specialized killing machine within the Zambia police. Hello, number two, it's just the Zambia police's problem. No. balungu bafirwa okuteka bafirwa amakana amano fyapela nomba chiri amakana amano fyapela nomba kwamba fye chichite kuipaya epela esyllabus yashala kunomba ni killing baleke okuipaya anso beke ipaya po naumbi tuikonfuapo ati baipaya bakapokola na kaide efi fyonse bamwata katongo balenda fyabupuba beke sho kuipaya po abena Zambia abena Zambia bali kwata ensambo nomba naimwe bakapokola the institutional state as a state muipele ensambo isho constitution yapela bekala chalo no ya au mwandini ati kapangeni kwa kachalo kenu kupeta oke pakutira mukalete ike fintu mulefwa aini akaingi balanda ati bakupeta oke nomba ningufu abena peta oke nabo bene nabakana atao mkoai lungu alete ike fya muntu muwaka defya kupeta oke bakana bena peta oke abati lungu ifu alete eka fya mumutwe amano yapera bakana bena peta oke bantu uliansa mafuire muntu wabo nangu Joseph Kaundo ufuire muntu wabo na ulia Mugala wafuire muntu wabena peta oke songa nalanda daye aya panga kachalo kupeta oke abena peta oke nabo bene they are saying no. And you see people applauding police, the level of wickedness PF is exhibiting. No, ama cadres ine, I will continue speaking to the cadres, PF cadres. Na bantu aba ikarire, we must never relent. Bantu, everything we are doing is for the integrity of our country. Ichalo, ejo tuleri lako, democracy, ama isosele, ama yendere, no mungulu onse, it's constitution. Baga pokola tetibese mkutuweba ati yo mkwaile keni umungulu. Ala, umungulu is part of democracy. Kuti wai mo umungulu from kasama waya kumongu. Na bakulala ta ukwete. That is the kind of freedom. Takuri ati yo ni plani nshi plani. No, you are a citizen. Sankata, sangalala, iliyo noko achiripo. Noko nichinji. Chalo Zambia, noko Zambia. Noko Zambia. Kanshi, it's freedom. Echo to Landa, every Zambia constitution yalanda, freedom. Where we should have freedom. Where we should have kapanga kachalo kove kupeta oke. Kangeta ule freedom. Nomba ifwe tuwasanga mayo epuari. No kuanshika ari anshika. No kunaya mayo ari naya. Atupera. Atilieni. Constitution yenu. Elo nomba kamuntu ka chave kese katwebe ati yo mkwai tuala ipaya ala sangalala ilio noko achiripo Zambia epo echiri so kanshi tufuretu akonkani yapo kulanda na ba PF bantu beso bantu ngafiyaka kana anything can happen ubuteko bwachinja imwe bene ba PF tukesa mukumulandirako atuti aba PF nangu tupuba bena Zambia nangu ba mungulu bena Zambia nangu tabatontonkania bena Zambia nangu batali bena Zambia nangu bakupeta oke bena Zambia twakula mulandirako tatuwakaleko kumulandirako anso baichile mabeka panga na mistake ya kwa bati bateka ero nomba bakomfuati it's revenge nabo bene tukabemina echo tuleri lilako ninshi chalo epe mama na tumfuat Simon Mwewa na owine baita kukapokola ni Simon Mwewa Mwewa chitambala Mwewa Simon Mwewa ni bawishi balifwa nomba abomvyeshi na Simon Mwewa le nili abawishi bate ni chitambala Mwewa ati baita kukapokola mailo chivi sana alabane wana wa yakwana lekeni mpangire kwa abana tusupu ain tukamonana mkwai. May God bless our country and we'll see you. Dimbi report na ifika. Ngara kutera report ya afike ro balanda pa balungu. We'll come back and dissect it. Enchito yesu. Eto tuwakulachita. In the meantime, God bless you. God bless our country. God bless our citizens, and may the souls of the departed, Saman Sama and Joseph Kaunda, continue to rest in eternal peace. God bless you. Thank you.